And there they go. After yesterday's 7-2 loss, the common theme and the thing that everyone was saying is that you have to bury the loss and move on, have a short memory in the NHL, especially in a quick turnaround, which the Bruins do. Trying to get back into the win column tonight against the New York Islanders at the Garden. With that, we welcome you to Bruins Pregame Hub, presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss with Billy and PJ Stock. I'm Sophia, coming to you from our Wasabi studios at TD Garden. We're going to get you ready for the Bruins game.
And thanks for putting the AC on tonight.
You were hot last night in our Taylor 5 studios. He said the exact thing you said. He said it was a sauna.
It is.
Like,
it is a sauna.
It's a sauna in there.
Here we go again.
We're good today.
Nice and chilly in here.
PG did great yesterday. The only difference with working at the Garden, the reason Billy stands here is because he's closer to the food.
Yeah.
Don't get in his way. That's all. That's it. Just don't get in his way with the food.
I'm ready.
Okay?
I feel better now. It's not as hot. It's beautiful. No goals have been scored yet, so it's good.
We'll see.
Let's hope. Yep.
We'll see. Just as a reminder, on this show, we're also going to take a closer look at some of the other stories and personalities around New England hockey. But, of course, we're going to start with the Boston Bruins. Billy, you go first because you weren't on our set last night. What did you make of last night's 7-2 loss? Did you watch the whole thing?
I did.
Okay, wow. Wink, wink.
Well, I'm a professional. That's what I said.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody else does.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, the execution, both mentally and physically, was not good. The breakouts through they couldn't generate offense because they couldn't get the puck in with possession, and then got back to issues in the neutral zone and then issues in their own zone. Still trying to decipher the new system structure being in place. And when it's all said and done, I mean, I'm watching it and I kept thinking in that second period especially, this feels an awful like the last 6 weeks or so of last season, PJ. And it was tough to watch because you're thinking, all right, they're going to win every game. I get it. Right. We understand what they are or what they aren't. But that kind of loss where players looked defeated. It was early on. It was
lots of hockey left.
Troublesome.
And from our time, not to say my role, but there'd be people that would go out and change the energy level of a game. And the game's not the same how it used to be, and we all understand why. But they have to find ways to create momentum, whether it's positive shifts, whether it's getting pucks deep, whether it's moving your feet, whatever it is, they have to find a way to change the momentum of a game. And I thought last night, once the snowball got rolling,
kept going.
It kept going, and it just got worse and worse, and they looked defeated.
Yep.
And it's hard. It was a tough night, I think. I'm blaming Razor because it was my first game working it. So
yeah, let's blame Razor for this one.
I'm
We're going to talk
blaming Razor
a little later on. They do an unobstructed views tonight. But the Bruins let in 7 goals last night. They let in 5 a couple of times. Once against the Golden Knights, that was 6. The Ducks, one was an empty netter, was a 7-goal game. But let's take a look at this graphic really quick because we're showing you that the Bruins have the most third-period goals allowed, second in the league for most third-period goals allowed, guys, and we've been talking about it.
Well, especially 9 allowed in the last 3 games, and in general, it's just, that's concerning because you work hard. They've allowed a lot of goals. They also get back in the third period, too, a few times. But that says to me, mentally, it's the mind leads the body, Peach, and it says it's a mental wear down then in the third period. And I also think the opponents start figuring out what the Bruins are doing or whatever and the best way to attack it, and they keep doing it. And the Bruins are the type of team, and we've said this since day one, they're going to grind it out this year, and they have to be as close to perfect to be really good this year. And that's a tough way to have to play.
They're top 12. I guess Pasternak, everyone's going to agree, is the most talented player that they have. And after that, it goes to a lot of work ethic, guys. Mm-hmm. And no matter the score, a lot of those guys can't change the way they play. And that was evident last night, and it's been the case a lot in the last couple of weeks. And it's a situation where they started off, and we talked about this already, but great training camp, win 3 in a row. The expectations become everything that are different. You think the team's going to do great, and then you lose 1. Okay, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4, 3-5. And it's going, and those guys seem defeated. And this early on in the season, there's no reason. You're playing in the National Hockey League. You're playing for a great organization that prides itself on hard work and hustle and fight, and it's the lack of compete in that third period, no matter what the score is, which was frustrating to see last game.
Yeah, and there's so many games,
Yeah.
so many games. In the one hand, okay, it's great. I know it's cliche, but it's true. They get right back at it tonight. Mm-hmm. Awesome, right? Mm-hmm. On the other hand, if you're playing all these games and you just don't have it one night, sometimes just like, forget it.
Yeah.
Want to go back to bed, right?
Well,
one of those type of days.
Let's hope the Bruins haven't adopted that. Marco Sturm did say yesterday, what finally did catch up to them is taking too many penalties. They paid the price. Their PK was bailing them out. Not yesterday. Ottawa went 4 for 5.
And last night, it's not only the penalties that they took, it's the players that took them and when they took them. First off, McAvoy taking a few penalties, Zadorov getting in the box. Those are guys that eat up minutes on the penalty in the penalty kill. In the first period, every time you're shorthanded, 88's not on the ice. Your skilled players aren't on the ice. You put your grinders out there, the guys that have an important role on the team that help your team be successful, but it also, you don't have those amount of guys that can score goals on the ice. It adds up. It's hard on your defense, hard on your goalie, and it just added to things going in the wrong direction, and it has been adding to it game after game.
Yeah, and everything you said is spot on, but I don't want to say none of those penalties felt necessary. That was the other thing.
Yeah.
What did your coach always say to you from when you were 8 years old on? If you're going to do it, make it worth it, right? Do it a good. Sorry,
my coach said, left bench, go to the bench.
Well, so did
or you're not playing today, or go get some water.
But it's they're sticking 3 of the 5 were sticking fractions. Remember last year in the year, how many times it was offensive zone sticking fractions, high sticks or trips or anything like. Again, that's what I kind of started feeling like last night again. That
like
was
a bit of last year?
Right.
Yeah,
where,
the guys were saying that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
But some of those penalties are okay if the intent is you're overexcited, you're over-competing. You can deal with those penalties.
Yeah,
well, that's what I mean. These weren't
right.
those. These were sticks and this and that, and they are in such a fine line here because of what they are as a team. And again, we knew that going in.
Yeah.
That you can't play cautious. No, but you have to play smart.
Discipline and smart. Yep. All right, guys.
Like
we're going to go a little positive here. Our moment of the week is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Make this your moment. Make your own 180 by taking control of your weight and health. Awaken180weightloss.com. Morgan Geekie, the bright spot, getting his 7th, leading the team now in goal scored.
Yeah, take advantage of a turnover here. After a good F1 forecheck, you castle again. That's the key to the play, no question about it. Geekie, though, loads, and this is one of his spots. We've seen him develop as a goal scorer last year into this year. After a little bit of we'll call it a tiny bit of a slow start to this season, Morgan's been going, and he has awakened. No question about it. He has awakened.
Right place, right time, on top of the puck, takes advantage of a miscue, which Ottawa did a lot to Boston. That was one opportunity there where Boston.
They do look like Florida's unis.
Yeah, they did.